some foods are good for you, some are not so good, and some are considered lucky. Early show contributor Katie Lee has rounded up some of her favorite dishes that just might bring you good fortune in the new year. Good morning.
That's right, Harry. Good morning.
This is fun.
Well, you know, on New Year's Day, it's a time you can start fresh, and you might as well start off on the right foot with some good luck foods.
Right.
And the great thing about this meal is not only, you know, is it lucky and going to bring you good fortune, but it's also really inexpensive.
Oh, good.
And super healthy.
Right.
So no guilt. It's a great way to start off if you're doing a New Year's diet.
Now, I've heard of this before, and there are a lot of people who make black-eyed peas, right, for New Year's.
Black-eyed peas, yeah,
right?
a Hoppin' John. So this is a traditional Southern dish. We're going to get started with it. I have my pan hot here. I'm just going to put in a little bit of oil.
Right.
And some onions and red bell pepper to get some good flavor in there, and some garlic.
A little garlic.
And Harry, do you know why black-eyed peas are considered good luck?
I want to know.
Well, it dates back to the Civil War.
Okay.
In Vicksburg, Mississippi. They were under attack, and they were about to run out of food. They didn't have anything left to eat, and somebody found some dried black-eyed peas. So they were considered lucky after that.
Right, except they still ended up losing the battle.
Yes.
Just
Except for that little fact.
A point of fact,
but at least they didn't go hungry.
Because, you know, we actually found out the other day there was a message left in a bottle. It was decoded by a CIA guy, and they found out that there were reinforcements across the river, and they basically said, we're not coming. And they lost the next day.
Lost.
There you have it.
But they had their black-eyed peas.
Yep, all right.
So I just use canned black-eyed peas. These are about $1 for a can.
Yeah.
Super inexpensive, and they're going to cook really quickly. That's vegetable broth. So put that in, and you're just going to let this cook for about 10 minutes.
Yep.
And it's going to come out looking like that.
Whoa.
Doesn't that look great?
Yeah, it looks good.
And we're just going to stir in some scallions and some parsley.
Right.
Give that a good little stir. And then put some rice on the plate, Harry.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Just scoop that on there. And I'll give you a scoop of your black-eyed peas.
All right.
And I like to top mine with a little bit of white cheddar cheese. And of course, you can put some hot sauce on there.
I think you need the hot sauce, right?
Yeah. I love hot sauce.
Yeah,
yes,
well,
delicious.
Kind of a
so
spicy
you munch on that. I'm going to move on down to the collard greens. Greens are the color of money. So these are going to bring you good fortune in the new year. I wonder if Rebecca Jarvis had that tip.
Yeah, I wonder if they taught that at the University of Chicago School of Economics.
School of Business.
Yeah,
Okay, so a little olive oil, some onions, and a lot of people make their collard greens with ham hocks. I don't do that. I don't think you need it. I think it's overpowering.
You think?
I actually do mine with some broth and soy sauce, and that's what gives you that depth of flavor. So they're a lot healthier for you.
No ham hocks
and some garlic powder. Trust me, Harry, they're delicious. Now, these just all go in there. It looks like a ton, but they cook way down.
Big time.
And those just go in your pot. Gonna let them simmer for an hour. So they cook a long time.
Can I just say for the record?
Here, let me put some on there.
These are darn good, kid.
Thank you, Harry. And you saw how easy it was to make.
Yeah, really,
and
super easy.
And you can also put a little hot pepper vinegar on your greens. I like that too.
Oh, I'm gonna give you some of that.
So you want to set that down there for me so I can make some room?
What else you make?
All right, so it's traditional to have a cake in the shape of a ring on New Year's Day. It's kind of going full circle and having some dried fruit in there for the sweetness of life.
All right.
So this is a prune cake. We make this in my family. It was my Uncle Larry's favorite cake. Every time I make of it, I think of him.
Yeah.
So I
was he a good guy?
He was a great guy.
Oh,
yeah, we miss him very much. Oh. So here's a buttermilk glaze. It's just buttermilk and powdered sugar that you cook on the stove. Look at that. How good does that look?
It does
and I know,
look good.
you know, you think like prunes, like, oh, that's no good, but trust me.
A little boring.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, now coming down, I'm going to let you do the honors of popping a bottle of champagne.
All right.
We have some pomegranate juice in here because pomegranates are a symbol of fertility and prosperity. So pour a little in there, Harry, and I'm going to put in some pomegranate seeds for us.
Yeah.
And we can toast our New Year's resolutions.
All right.
And a new year.
Did you make a resolution?
I did make a resolution.
Did
you know
you?
what mine is?
Did you?
To go see my mom more often.
Oh, that's a good idea. Would you tell your mother we said hello? Because I haven't seen her in about, I bet, a year
She
or
loves
more.
you, Harry.
Well,
Happy New Year. All the best in 2011.
Wow, that's good. Now, what did you say to put on the collard greens? Is this just like a little...
Red pepper vinegar. So just take some vinegar and let the red pepper kind of soak in
Is
there.
that too much?
No, that's fine.
That's going to be all right, because I didn't taste the collard greens yet.
Let me see how you like those, since they're the ham hock-free collard green. This meal is actually all vegetarian. What do you think?
You were right.
All right. Seal of approval.
You batted 1,000. You batted 1,000 today. Good job.
Great.
We're feeling very fortunate and lucky this New Year's.